Hi everyone, I'm meteorologist Rusty McCranie and welcome to Weather Express. It's your weather in 5 minutes. Start the clock. Friends, maybe you've watched Weather Express before, maybe you know me from my other channels, maybe this is the first time you've ever watched me. I spent 7 years as a meteorologist in Oklahoma City. I've seen all modes of severe weather. I say this because I don't overhype the weather, I call it like I see it. But I gotta tell you, I'm very concerned about the severe setup from the plains into the upper Midwest over the next couple days. This will more than likely be a very high-end event with all modes of severe weather, including strong, long-track tornadoes likely. Let's talk about the evolution of this. We'll start off in Kansas and Oklahoma, where we have our classic dry line beginning to sharpen up. Now, as of the recording of this video, we've yet to see the initiation of the storms, but later on this Tuesday, that will begin to occur. As a matter of fact, the Storm Prediction Center has already issued a couple of mesoscale discussions for Kansas and central and western Oklahoma to talk about that severe potential beginning to ramp up. But it's not just those areas. There is a huge enhanced risk from the SPC for today that goes all the way to Kansas City, again, Wichita, all of the I-35 corridor of Oklahoma, and then up I-44 towards Tulsa. Then again, that's a 3 out of 5 in the enhanced side from the Storm Prediction Center. But it's not just that. When I show you the significant tornado potential, this is a very large polygon. This represents a greater than 10% chance that within 25 miles of any point within this polygon, we could see an EF2 to EF5 tornado. Again, that is a very serious situation. We're also going to see the opportunity for winds of over 70 miles an hour and 2-inch plus size hail. So if you live in these areas, please make sure that you stay weather aware. Now for tomorrow, Wednesday, it gets even worse. Now we're up to our moderate risk, which is actually higher than the enhanced. I know it doesn't sound right, but that's the red 4 out of 5 from the SPC. We're talking about areas here that would include Memphis, Tennessee, near Little Rock, towards Louisville, Kentucky, and then a huge enhanced risk. This enhanced risk is massive. It goes from the southern sides of Michigan all the way down towards Dallas. When we look at the potential for significant tornadoes tomorrow, it's an even wider area. Western Ohio, back to Shreveport, Louisiana, Memphis, St. Louis, Indianapolis, Louisville, all included in that enhanced risk or that significant risk for tornadoes. Again, friends, that is an EF2 to EF5 tornadoes within that area. When I show you guys the HRRR model, and we're going to look at how this is going to evolve over the next couple days. Again, we're going to start here in the southern plains. I'm going to let this loop up once, and then we'll pick it up. Again, the remainder of this Tuesday, watch these discrete storms begin to initiate across I-35, moving into East Kansas and the western sides of Kansas City. Again, those could be large, long-track tornadoes. Then we'll see these storms kind of re-emerge back into portions of the Tennessee Valley, all the way back to Arklatex for tomorrow, through portions of the upper Midwest and the Ohio Valley. Along this line, we could continue to see significant tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds, but a flood threat will develop there where we could have more than a foot of rain in some areas, and then additional strong to severe storms could develop even behind that and also spread to the north and to the east. So again, for tomorrow, it's a huge risk of severe storms there. One more time, taking a look at the HRRR model, and you can see how that's going to play out. Now, beyond that, as we get into Thursday, we're still going to have at least a slight risk for severe storms as the rain and storms continues into this area as well. When we take a look at the cumulative rainfall totals from the GFS, do you guys see these areas in yellows and greens? That is going to be more than a foot of rain in these spots. So we're going to continue to see the opportunity for all of this severe weather, but take a look at some of these rainfall totals. Again, portions of western sides of Kentucky, northwest Tennessee, southwest sides of Missouri. You're looking at a lot of areas, even northern sides of Arkansas, friends. 12 to 14 inches of rain. So big time flooding there as well. And on the northern side of this, we're actually going to get a little bit of snow as well. And some of that could be heavy into Minnesota and portions of Wisconsin. Again, you get into the yellows, you're talking about more than 6 to 12 inches of snow, with more snow through portions of the northeast as well. Back to the big perspective, and just to kind of wrap things up out west, we are going to see some scattered rain moving in with another Pacific storm that's going to turn into some snow in the Sierra Nevada Nevadas. Also expecting to see a little bit more active weather redevelop again into the southeast as well. But obviously the big story over the coming days, and to show you the broad perspective again, the severe weather developing in the Central Plains for today. For tomorrow, this becomes a big time tornado risk, and I'm going to keep that situation in mind and update you guys for tomorrow as well. And the risk for severe storms continues into this area. Again, 70-mile-an-hour winds, 2-inch plus size hail, strong long track tornadoes. Friends, I appreciate you making Weather Express a part of your daily routine. Thanks for taking a quick second to like and subscribe to the channel. You guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and I'm back tomorrow with your latest 5-minute forecast.